What's up everyone, King Chicken here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Sdcc Goku Black, Vegitto, the Vegitto 2.0, Fused Zamasu Goku Black, and the new Zamasu figure. Now for the two Comic-Con boxes, it says event exclusive for the cardboard in the back, and it's standard black and whatever color would go with them. On the sides, you get a product shot of the two figures. On the back, you get some poses and some descriptions. And on the other side, you just get a picture of them and their name. On the bottom, Vegitto doing his sword, and Goku Black using Divine Lasso. And on the top, nothing much happening there. Now for Fused Zamasu and Goku Black, on the front it just shows the figures. On the side you get some product shots of the figure. On the back you get some poses that it comes with, all that. On the side you just get the window and their name. On the bottom you get their name and another pose for the figure. And on the top, nothing much happening with that. Now for the two brand new figures that I got yesterday, and they actually arrived on my birthday, which was absolutely funny to me. I've been excited for this, for Vegitto, as soon as I saw the product shots for him and a prototype done for him. So for the front, you just get two open windows and the figures. On the side, you just get some product images of them. On the bottom, same thing, Vegitto taunting Zamasu, Zamasu just staring at you. On the back, you get some figure articulation, and I like that one very much. A spirit sword. At first, everyone thought it was going to be a magnet, but I'll get into that. And Zamasu, looking pretty cool. Alright, now on to the figures. Alright, so first I'll be going over the two Goku Blacks. So, first thing to note is that this one's event exclusive, and this one is the first edition. I got this one for $150. I got him close to $100. Now the only difference between the two is one that he actually only comes with the base head and the rosé with the Kamehameha effect. Yeah, so he comes with his rosé head and Divine Lasso and the Kamehameha effect. And then he comes with the only accessory, like weapon, that he has is his Divine Lasso. And he also comes with this Aurora effect piece. Okay, so for accessories, this is the event exclusive, and this is the original release. The only difference between the two is all the Goku Black face plates are just painted for rosé. And so they both have a yelling face, a rosé grimace face, a standard Goku Black grimace, and then a blank stare. Now for the hands, you have one instant transmission, one karate chop hand to fit into the Divine Lasso, two Kamehameha hands, one pointing finger, and then two martial arts style hands, and the same for that one. Now for the event exclusive, the other accessories that it comes with, of course, is the Aurora effect and then Divine Lasso. And for the Goku Black, he comes with those there. Right, so next I'll be going over Vegitto Blue and Fused or Merged Zamasu. Now, I don't have the Super Saiyan one, but they're basically the same exact figure, just different paint. and they didn't fix the same issue that they have with Vegitto in the accessory area, and I'll show that here in a second. But I really like what they did with Zamasu. I only wish he had Holy Wrath or something like that. That'd be pretty cool. And an accessory he comes with is the halo. And he doesn't really stand very well. You need a stand, which most people would probably put him in for a stand. Now, I got him for $60. No, $70, because I got him at GameStop and they charge a lot for stuff. And him I got for $160 on Amazon, but that was after he was released on, like, after the fact of Comic-Con. Now let's get into their accessories. Now for their accessories, Zamasu has his normal face with a grimace, one corrupt yelling face, and one corrupt smiley face, and he comes with 2 flat hands for his pose where he says, "Worship me." Well, those are technically supposed to go together. They're 2 martial arts hands. That one's like this hand spread out and the thumbs in. One Holy Wrath or instant transmission hand, and then a neck part to go onto him with, so the neck isn't just plain. And I'll show that to you. And this is what Zamasu looks like when you put on his corruption on. But what I really like the most is that you can use your Divine Lasso for your Rosé onto Fuse Zamasu, but you really, really have to force his hand in there because his hands are too big. Now onto Vegito's accessory. Now what Vegitto comes with is he comes with his base head, and for the face plates he has 2 looking off to the side and 2 yelling face, one for blue, one for base. He has crossed arms, 2 gripping hands or Kamehameha hands, and 2 like flashing hands or ki blast, and then 1 hand to go into the spirit sword, which he also comes with that. But what I was talking about is that if my thing can focus. So you can barely see it, but they took a normal bare hand, they painted it all white, so you'll still see the fingernails on the hand. For some reason it won't focus. Put that. Yeah, see? The fingernails. But onto Zamasu and the Vegitto. Alright, so next up we have Zamasu and then the Vegitto 2.0, and I'll only go over the articulation on these figures because, one, I probably should have done it after I finished going over them, but also because they're old figures and everyone would know. But Zamasu looks very well. I'd say probably the most accurate interpretation of him. Now, I wish he came with more accessories. I feel like they really skimped out because he only comes with 3 heads and 2 sets of hands. I wish they would have added like the mitten that Whis put on him, or even a Goku head, so people would buy 2 of them, because he was $58 when I pre-ordered him on Premium Bandai. He was $60, but I just Also, I wish they made a Goku black neck piece, so his neck wouldn't be green, but I'll show that here in a second. Now, Vegitto, he looks very well done. I like how they redid his face, and it looks very accurate, which I'll do to a comparison of the 1.0 next to the 2.0. But his hair, you can't really tell because my lighting is really poor, but his hair is really shiny. And his clothing looks a bit different to the 1.0. Now, his legs don't bend the greatest, which I'll show you here in a second. But onto their accessories. Now, for Zamasu's accessories, he comes with 3 heads, 2 karate chop hands, and 2 gripping or grabbing hands. Now, like I said, I wish they added more effect parts for him, but you could just use Goku Blacks for his. Now, on to Vegitto. He has his gigantic spirit sword, final Kamehameha, which is this is amazing. I just love how it looks. The paint's amazing. The particle effects coming off of it is absolutely amazing. Now, for that piece, that is for Fuse Zamasu when he drives the spirit sword into him, which I'll show here in a bit. But now we get 2 different Kamehameha hands. One has a peg in it, a peg hole, so you can peg the final Kamehameha into it, or just 2 plain hands. 2 ki blast hands, 1 taunting hand, 1 flat hand that I believe goes into the spirit sword, 1 instant transmission hand, and 1 hand to grab Fuse Zamasu. Now let's go on to the articulation of the 2 figures. Alright, so before this video continues, I just want to say and apologize for the cars. They are incredibly loud, and I apologize. I live right by a road, and cars frequently go by. And I just want you guys to give me feedback on the video. This is my first review, so please don't absolutely rail me in the comments, and please like and subscribe if you want for more, because I'll be going over the 2020 event exclusive Godzilla figure from the year 2019 based off of, but whatever. So on to articulation. So Vegitto can look up about that much, a lot. He can look down about that much, and his head can move all the way around, which I don't know why you do that, but he can lean that way, lean that much, and then his shoulders can move all the way around. You can't lift up his arm that much. His arm can't lift up that high, which is a bummer. But he has double jointed elbows, which can go in about that much. And you got a butterfly joint, which is really deep in the shoulder, and you can't reach too far in front, which, it alters articulation a lot. But and he has a ball peg in the wrist, so you can move it any direction. But he can lean back about that much, lean forward without moving legs, about that much. And he can wiggle that way. that much. Now, his legs can kick forward that much and kick back. So he can do a full-on splits, which a character like Vegitto should be able to do full-on splits because he only uses his legs because he is a cocky mofo. But he can bend his knees, like he has double jointed knees, but they can only go. See, I try to raise mine higher, but this leg popped off, which you need to be careful because he doesn't raise his legs that high up because the slit in the leg that makes you be able to rotate his leg gets caught on the extra piece here, and his feet, his ankle articulation isn't the greatest, but none of the figures stand because this table is disgusting. I need to get a new table, but also it doesn't help that my room is slanted. But yeah, on to Zamasu now. I love this figure the more I look at him. I just wish they would have done more. They could have done so much more with this figure and could have made so much money. They could have made so much money. I don't understand why they didn't add Goasu's head. Or Goku Black's neck piece. Because if people only bought this figure and not Goku Black, people would buy Goku Black. They could have bought him for like double than what he was before. Because he's like $200 now. Goku Black. Just the original, not the Comic-Con one. But anyways, enough ranting. But he can look down without down that much. Look up. That's as far as he can look up. Which I understand because it's a full-on head. It's not like split like Vegito's. Because his faceplate isn't even like... The faceplate doesn't hinder the neck at all. But he can lift his arms about that much. And he has a butterfly joint that actually comes out of the shoulder so you can reach across. Reach across his chest. He can hunch over that much. He can lean back that much. He can lean side to side. He can kick forward that much. He can almost do splits. He probably can, but due to his robes, it hinders that. And his legs can... He has a good ankle rocker and then toe joint. And I think... Yeah, you can move the leg forward. The foot forward. Just a tad. But yeah, so on to some poses with the figures. Now for this pose, I'd like to talk about it because you can still see the green Zamasu skin. I wish they added a Goku Black skin colored part, but other than that, this looks pretty sick, and you can hide the green. Now on to other poses. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, please leave a like, leave a comment of what I can do better. And again, I sincerely apologize for the cars. I don't think there's anything I can do to fix that. And if you like me reviewing action figures, I'll be gladly and happy to do that again, because I'm supposed to be getting Omen, Goku, and 17 sometime soon. So I will see you guys in the next video. Like and subscribe. See you in the next video.